World-famous Westphalian German draft horses were stabled in Lake County, Illinois from 1967 to 1972. The horses' journey to Illinois began when Brau Brewery of Munich, Germany brought their Westphalian Stallion Hitch to the 1964 World's Fair in New York. The brewery's prized stallions pulled a 5,000-pound beer wagon through the Brau Bavarian beer garden at the fair. When the fair ended in 1965, the stallions and wagon were scheduled to return to Germany, but instead were sold to Donald Gingery, chairman of the board of the Peter Hand Brewery of Chicago, which was renamed Meister Brau Brewery. As part of the purchase, Meister Brau had to pledge to the German trade minister that the horses would never be separated due to the rarity of the breed. To handle the stallions, Brau's team driver, Rudi Kurzenberger, was hired to remain with the horses and take over management of the hitch. The Westphalian stallions were brought to Illinois and eventually to the former Wynn's Chant Farm, a Shetland pony farm near Grays Lake. The 45-acre farm was located east of U.S. Route 45 on the south side of Route 120. About 20 acres of the farm's former site is now part of the district's Almond Marsh Forest Preserve. Meister Brau was the only company in the U.S. to own Westphalians and the only hitch to be comprised totally of stallions, which can be temperamental. The stallions were also of a rare color called chestnut or sorrel and featured a white mane and tail. The brewery used the hitch for public relations. The powerful stallion hitch appeared in parades, state fairs, and shopping malls throughout the Midwest. Part of the draw for spectators was watching the horses be unloaded from custom-built vans and team driver Kurzenberger harnessing the horses with tack specially made for Meister Brau in Germany. In May 1967, the first generation of American Westphalians were born at the Lake County farm, a filly and a colt, each weighing 250 pounds. Meister Brau's Lake County farm was open to the public for meet and greets with the famous stallions, horse-drawn wagon rides, and tours of the farm. In 1972, Meister Brau Inc. went into bankruptcy and sold its Meister Brau and Light brands to Miller Brewing Company and the iconic Westphalian horses and hitch to Pioneer Park in Aurora, Illinois. At Pioneer Park, the Westphalians were given special care as there were less than 100 horses of the historic breed left. Today, collectors of Breweriana continue to seek souvenirs of Meister Brau's Westphalian Stallion Hitch.